So I want to check something really quick. I don't think we really can go into this building here without somebody getting mad at us. But I would like to see if just taking Mentats will give us charisma. It does. You all know what that means. I'm taking two tablets of Mentat, two boxes. I'm just shoveling 2 boxes of Mentats into my face. Now our charisma is at 6. If you recall, one of the changes that Fallout 2 made from Fallout 1 was charisma has every 2 points count as a companion slot. So you can have, if you have a max charisma, you can have 5 companions. My character's charisma is severely nerfed because of his build. But thanks to Mentats, I can hire on Marcus too.
Something else you wanted?
You want to travel with me, Marcus?
You want me to come along with you? What the hell? I'm too old to settle down. We going now?
Yep. Oh yeah, Marcus agreed to join the party. I gain 1,000 experience points. Because I'm still following through with our goal. I still plan to have all companions, or at least all of them unlocked. Maybe I'll make sure they're all in one place by the time we're done. That'll be a lot of like montaging and maybe even doing stuff outside of recording. If you all can trust me to do that. And just have all the companions just like waiting at San Fran, because that's like one of my favorite things to do, is gather all the companions into one place. Maybe there, maybe in Navarro, I'm not sure. But now we've got big boy Marcus on our team.
What do you want?
So let's look at his stats. Let's look at his stats a little bit. So he has, to start with, he has 130 hit points. And he has insane carry capacity because he's a super mutant. But his current weapon right now is a minigun. Let's learn about what he can use.
Yeah? What?
I need to know what kind of weapons you can use, Marcus. Oh, he doesn't talk. Okay. Heh, I can use this about any big gun, like rocket launchers or miniguns, and the big energy weapons. Ain't bad with my fists, and I'm a heck of a shot with grenades. I won't wear armor, they just don't make it my size. Okay, well, that's a good reminder. Marcus is also extremely good with energy rifles. So like if I get him a turbo plasma, that's kind of the ideal I go for, just so he doesn't kill everyone on the team. But for now, we're gonna give him something that can kill everybody on the team. The light support weapon. So I'm gonna trade it to him. I don't know if he auto-equips that over the minigun though. Let me take all of this ammo.
What do you want?
Okay. Combat control, sir. Best weapon. Light support weapon it is. Okay. This worked out great. Not too much finagling going on here. And then we'll take the minigun, and you'll never touch it again. That works out. Okay. Well, after considering my options, we could, even though I did the opening in New Reno, like the whole thing with Jules and learning about the families and stuff like that, we will do a recap when we get there. But we do need to do stuff in the NCR first. So I think that's what we're going to do next. We have the option of going to the Raiders, but I found out in a previous recording that is not going to see publishing as an episode. I went to the Raider base and realized that I don't have the lockpick skill to open a gate to access fighting with the Raiders. So we're going to skip that for now until I can find some lockpicks. And we're going to head to the NCR. If you recall, if you remember seeing the Fallout 1 playthrough... Oh, we made it. Made it all the way there. Nice. This is a location of Shady Sands, now known as the NCR. If you remember, Vault 15 was a little ways to the east of it, but a little ways to the west was the starting location in Fallout 1, Vault 13. It's unmarked to start with in this one because that is our primary objective, finding Vault 13 and, by extension, finding the GEC. So, here we are in the NCR. It's a little more advanced than you all remember. We have some of the possibly original buildings here. I believe they are. They might be new buildings. I'm not sure. But there's Vort's Holding Center. This is the slave traders up here. A saloon and one of the best gun vendors in the game, at least I believe. And then the proper front gate for the NCR, the New California Republic. It's not just this. This is just the bazaar that only has so many vendors. I'm making sure to do a proper save this time. Okay, so let's talk to this man and see what kind of cool deals. Oh wait, no, we need to go to our trunk and find some items to sell first, and then we'll look at the cool deals. One thing at a time. All right, we've got plenty of money fodder on us. Is there... Let me double check. Is there something... Sulik is carrying a whole bunch of guns to sell as well. So we're going to carry as much as we possibly can, which we are now. So now, there we go. Hey, welcome to Buster's Fine Emporium of Armament. I'm Buster, and there ain't nobody else. Got some fine goods here on my shelves. Here and on my shelves. My goodness. Check it out. I'm ready to deal. Want gun. Do I have an intelligence penalty? Sounds like I have an intelligence penalty. I do. I currently have 2 intelligence, 1 charisma. So you know how we use Mentats? They have a slightly longer term. There it is. Slightly longer term debuff. And those attributes recover over time, of course. But as of right now, my character is very dumb. So he's not going to be able to form words or sentences properly until he recovers that intelligence. But thankfully not required for purchasing goods. The cool part about Buster's place is these 3 shelves all have different inventories. So you access this shelf. It has some Needler cartridges, a little bit of money, some 223 FMJ, some guns and bullets. Oh, lockpicks. We need those. So let's purchase those immediately. Oh, my money is so far down. Okay, 437. There we go. And then we leave this dialogue. And if we go to this shelf here, the middle one, it'll be a totally different inventory. Shotgun shells. Need those. Oh, hey, there's a 223 pistol. Also known as That's Gun in Fallout New Vegas. Also based on Deckard's gun in Blade Runner. I think I covered all of the references. This is one of the like endless reference comments that I get in like the New Vegas uniques. New Vegas uniques as well as the Fallout 1 uniques guide. Somebody will always mention that it's Deckard's gun in Blade Runner. Because I didn't mention it directly. But that's okay. That just raises my engagement. We got a question from I'm in need about 3D Fitty. Caedo, what is your favorite item from the Fallout franchise that isn't a weapon? Mine is Dad's Bible verse plaque from Fallout 3. Ooh, we're talking about iconic things. I think it might actually be the Vault 13 canteen because it's pivotal in Fallout 2 as your first clue in finding Vault 13 and finding a Gek. But it was in one of the bonus packs that came with Fallout New Vegas, and you take a swig from your trusty Vault 13 canteen or whatever the dialogue has been memed to death. That alone is almost immediately recognizable to people. So I think I will go with the Vault 13 canteen. I mean, the Gek is iconic and one of my favorite items functionally, but it's also kind of a MacGuffin. So, you know, it can do whatever you want, kind of like FEV in the Fallout series. The developers can make it do whatever they want for whatever reason. It's an important item based on those things. So I'd like to ask everybody else too. Thank you, Amanid, about 3D Fitty. What are all of your favorite items in the Fallout franchise that aren't a weapon? Done. So that's more than enough 223 to keep Marcus's weapon fed. And we're done there. Okay, so we just bought a whole bunch of ammo and offloaded a bunch of things. There's a huge benefit to taking the caravans to the NCR because you have access to several wealthy vendors. Okay. Yeah, not sure how much of that I edited. So it's a lot of managing going on. Basically, I just put all the ammo onto my companions for the weapons that they use and stuff like that. Obviously, Sulik doesn't use ammo. So now, what we need to do is upgrade the car. We're going to do that first, because we're going to be in town for a while, and we have this guy over here. A heap of rags that might have a person under it. I believe this is the final car upgrade for us. He says, junk for sale, look it over, make me an offer. Uh-huh. Oh, the guy says, whoa, I don't think I have a spare brain for you. Okay, well, since I do have that intelligence penalty, I'm gonna sleep it off. There we go. Okay, now we have 4 intelligence, which is enough to form sentences. So let's try talking to this guy again. You look like you're good with your hands. You have hands, don't you? He says, I can fix up all sorts of stuff. Got me a blower, named it Claudia. Fits most any car, give it a lot of power. Only $1,000, you interested? You bet. Claudia's my kind of whatever. He says, well, give me 6 hours. I should have it fixed up by then. All right, good enough. See you later. All right, so I gave him $1,000. Just merchant's trust that I'm giving this guy to install a blower on my car. And it's 0800. So in 6 hours, that would be 2 p.m. Had to do some brain math. 2 p.m. My car should have Claudia installed. After I talk to the man wearing rags. Is this the welcome? Let's check the bulletin board first. What does the bulletin board say? Oh, welcome to the New California Republic. Before entering our fair city, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the following rules and regulations. No weapons may be openly carried inside the city limits. Persons found under the influence of alcohol or chems will be arrested. Slavery, gambling, and prostitution are not permitted within city limits. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. A dumb butt will get his butt kicked just as fast as a smart butt. If you can't live by these laws, then get the heck out. Okay. I have commentary on each of these too. My character. I've read enough of this. There we go. So those are the guidelines. Now let's talk to the welcome lady. You got questions? Look up the Sheriff Dumont. He'll fill you in. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll have to meet the sheriff. Let's go to the saloon really quick. See how everybody's doing here. Another barfly. Drinking and talking. Heck, nothing exciting ever happens in this town. If you're looking for work, stranger, go down to Stockman's. Okay. So I says to him, look, I says, yep. Average bar story. Who's this? Hey, Brother Muty, Lenny wonder why hanging with this human slug. Get lost, chump. How rude. Try the roasted mole rat, it's the best around. Okay, bartender. She says, Mira's the name. What'll you have, stranger? I don't care, give me the house special. She says, 1 rat or waster coming up, $10. Okay, so, that it, stranger? Mira, do you have a little time for questions? She says, sure, I got some time. That's what bartenders are supposed to do. Just don't get no ideas. Ever heard of Vault 13? She says, you another one of those wackos looking for lost treasure? You ought to go see Salt Beef Bob over at Weston's Ranch. He's always talking about treasure. You may have to wet his whistle, though. Okay, a few more questions. I'm looking for a thing called a geck. Know anything about it? She says, you tell me how to mix it and I'll pour it for you. It's not a drink. It's a Garden of Eden creation kit. She says, Garden of Eden creation kit sounds technical. You might try looking up Dorothy, the city engineer. All right, thanks. I'll remember that. Did she give me a drink? She did. So I have 1 booze to give to Salt Beef Bob if I need to. I want to check with her again, looking for work. Talk to Merc, but he's not here. Come back at night. That's more his time. Thanks, I guess. Okay. We've got all that figured out. Now we can go into the city, except when, like, the very first of the rules said that all weapons have to be holstered, including companions' weapons. This is like a newbie tip that I would ensure that people know. all your companions have to put their weapons away too,
What do you want?
or you're gonna get shot at. So,
Yeah, not a problem.
put your weapon away, thank you. Cassidy, put your weapon away, thank you. Sulik, put your weapon away. There we go. Now everyone's weapon is away, and the guard's not going to be all mean to us. I think this has a day-night system too in the NCR, where like the force field will be up at nighttime. So it's better to it's got kind of a almost a day pass situation, kind of like Vault City. Okay, so one of the things that happen in the NCR is this encounter here. This is Dorothy, I believe, from all the grease and dirt on her. She's a hands-on tool type, especially since that maintenance bot follows her everywhere. And I believe this is Toto? Does it say? Robot maintenance model. But this encounter happens, I think, only the first time you enter the NCR, so you only have that window to do something about it. And it's a fairly intense situation. She says, "Oh my god, somebody's got to do something. What do I do? I need help real quick." What's going on? She says, "Oh god, it's Jack. He's threatening to blow up the power plant. There's no time. You have to stop him for me. You can do that, can't you? Stop wasting time. Lead on." Even though I have a decent speech skill, it may not work. Jack says, "Stay back. I've got a bomb." "Don't do this, Jack. There's always a better solution." He says, "Yeah, sure. What would you know about this?" "I know things sometimes look bad, but blowing things up doesn't solve anything." "Well, actually, let's try this one. Because I've tried this one before and it didn't work at all. Nothing. I don't know crap about your problems. Maybe you better tell me." He says, "What is this? Some kind of trick? Stall Jack until his buddies come to kill him?" "Who wants to kill you?" He says, "My ex-wife, Mira, for one. She wants me dead." "Who the heck's Mira?" He says, "Like I said, my ex. I catch her sleeping around, and now she's saying I'm the bad guy. Got the court to give her everything, and she's still trying to screw me." Whoa, that's hard. Completely unfair. He says, "No kidding, Sherlock. Now folks are gonna listen to me." I'm gonna try this answer. "Look, think this through. Blow this place up, and the folks will say Jack took the weak way. Let himself get pushed around by his ex-wife. She wins. You lose." He says, "You really think so?" "Yeah, Jack. It's true." He says, "I don't know." "Don't let her win, Jack." He says, "Screw it. You're just full of it. You don't care about me." "Oh, well, bite me. This is Jack. I'm just gonna have to punch him." I'm sure there's a positive outcome speech-wise, but I went through it multiple times, so I'm just gonna take him out. And all my companions are gonna get their weapons out. Oh no! I think he's separate from everybody else too. Like we're just fighting him and nobody else, which is nice. So I'm not gonna alert all of the guards. But they are. The dude is tearing into me with his gun. Headshot. Headshot. I'm punching him in the head just in hopes of knocking him down, but it doesn't seem to be working. Sulik got him. That's fine. I might get ruined by one of my companions. Nope. Headshot. Headshot. Nope. Oh boy. Well, this is not good. Ah! There we go. Okay, good. Good. I'm down to 10 health. That would have been terrible. So we can end combat now. We don't have to worry about Jack anymore.
What do you want?
Tell my companions to put their weapons away now. Because if we do have them out, obviously we're going to get shot at by the guards. Put your weapon away, please. Thank you. All right, Dorothy. She says, "You killed him. I mean, did you have to kill him? Wasn't there some other way?" "No." She says, "It's terrible. I wonder what made him do it. The town owes you thanks. Look, it's not much, but here's some manuals I've been collecting. Maybe you can sell them or something." Thanks, Dorothy. And he had some stuff on him as well, some of which I can use. Oh, wow. Yeah, he had he had plastic explosive on him. As well as a grenade that I'm going to use. And a Desert Eagle. Special thanks to my Wasteland legends, Sven and David Hoover, and thanks to the rest of my patrons on screen now. You can catch future episodes of this playthrough on Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks for watching. I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the wasteland like you own it.